Good evening, fellow Dino Geeks. Thanks for coming back to the Dinogeek channel. Tonight I have a very special artist spotlight video for you. I will tell you about the artist here in just a moment and explain where these very unique pieces came from. I believe I've already said these are wood carved. The young man who carved these took several boards and glued them together until he got the thickness that he needed in order to make this. And this was the first piece he made for me in 2020. This sauropod with its little nose here at the end of its face and its little baby human teeth. It is an interesting figure. I have never seen a sauropod that looked quite like it. But what's funny is I recently came across some pictures of a defunct dinosaur park in northwest Arkansas, and this looks a lot like it. I don't know if he'd ever been there and had ever seen that, and that was his inspiration, but it does look like that, and if I had a picture, I would insert it in the video here. Now, this is the second piece he made for me. I asked him if he could make a stegosaurus. He said, "What's that?" I said, "It's a dinosaur." He said, "Give me a picture." I gave him a picture. I don't know if you can believe it or not, but the picture did not look like this. It didn't. Now, mind you, it had plates and it had spikes, but he said he could make it look just like the picture. So I was a little shocked when he proudly presented this costly handmade piece of art. However, what it makes up for in beauty, it made up for in amusement with my coworkers. This became known as the Dorito Don because my boss thought the plates looked like red Doritos. And others nicknamed it toothpick tail because the tail. You can see why. Personally, I thought it looked like he had glued some Elmer's glue bottle caps on here for the plates. I wasn't real happy. But then I started to think about it. If I went to Mexico, where this gentleman was from, and I went to a craft fair or a local street market and I saw these, I would buy them. I would say, those are different, those are interesting, and they're handmade. So every one of them has to be unique. And so I would grab them and I would bring them home, and now they do reside on the shelves with all the other art dinosaurs. Now, as to the name of the person, I had forgotten his name, and I apologize for that. And I had thought there's going to be any way I could tell you who it was. But then in one of the previous takes, I turned this one over and saw that he signed it. And there you go, R. Benavidez. He did this one in January of 20. And then the little friend here was soon to follow. Mr. Benavidez is an inmate in one of our Arkansas prisons where I used to work. And I commissioned him to do this and properly paid through the right channels. And so not only are these unique in that they are hand-carved wooden dinosaurs, one of a kind by a Hispanic artist, but these are also what's known as prison art. And here they are now, forever captured within my collection for me to enjoy and to share with you tonight. I hope that you've enjoyed looking at these oddballs and that you go out and collect something that looks maybe just a little different. Add a little spice. Thanks for watching. Bye.